Alrighty, hello again. This is Tris Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey with some work to go to contribute to the community goal, although we have reached the second tier, so that basically is everything but money. Cool. So let's get together with the gang and get things rolling.
I worked there
Hello.
from 2011 to 2011, so it was okay.
Hello.
Hello. How do?
Do
Great. Steam is acting up on me.
Why?
I have no idea.
Maybe it doesn't like you today.
The Steam chat group thing is empty.
Huh. I've had that before as well.
Well, I will. Do I want to ignore that for now, or is that going to bring stuff down later?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
If you can hear, I won't worry about it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello,
I can hear you
Castle.
loud and clear.
Hi, Castle.
Hello, Castle. I got a
Hi,
question.
Castle.
How big is that jump range of yours in that Type 9?
Good question.
That didn't sound good.
I think it's somewhere. I think it's around 11 light years.
Shit. Can you squeeze 13?
No way.
Okay, well, it's 2 jumps then.
Yeah, I think he put military armor on that thing, if I remember correctly.
The armor don't
The armor.
weigh down if it's the one I'm thinking it is.
No, the military armor does weigh me down. However, even with it off, even with the weightless armor, I only had 12.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you had more like about 15, but anyway.
Nope. All right, let's see what I can do to lighten up.
Well, he would if he had a Guardian Friendship drive, but he don't.
Yeah, I got 10.66.
Oh, okay. 10.66. Ooh.
All right, so let's replace that with lightweight alloys. That gives me 11.49.
You need 13.67.
Yep.
So you need probably about 13.7. If you can squeeze it.
Probably need to take off a couple of racks there.
Except they're all full, so I can't do that.
Oh.
Oh, and the carrier's full, so yeah, you can't do that. Cam, are you loaded yet?
I'm not full yet. I will be shortly, hopefully.
How heavy are these weapons?
Some of them are pretty heavy. I don't know what you got on.
8,
4,
4, 8, 12. I got 6. Only have 16 tons of weapons. That's not going to be enough to get me to 13. All right. Well, I can get as high as 20.
Huh?
If I'm unladen, I'm at 20. So I'm just going to have to be careful on the rest of the jumps and not take a full load.
It's just 13.67.
Right. So I'll have to be careful how much I take. That's all. All right. So let's put the safety armor back on.
yeah.
I have been trying all day long. Get somewhere else.
So that's 10.66. All right.
So how much cargo would you have to offload if you could?
We'll find out on the next run. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Two jumps, one through Ursa, 78 Ursa Majoris. Okay. I guess that's what we're doing. We're doing the safety dance.
Almost have to take a leave a class 6 rack open, I think.
Retract landing gear.
He may lose 50 tons. But I doubt it.
We'll see. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
But you got 14,000 tons to play with.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
And even though that damn system shows that I can jump in there, there's several planets that don't have no red carrier marker on it.
Just won't let you in because the max count per system is full. Yeah.
Yep. And we reached tier 2.
Yep.
And whatever they said about expensive credits or gonna get a lot of credits, they're full of shit. Top 10 commanders right now, they busted tier 2, 6,400,000.
Yeah, Trice and I were talking about that last night.
Engage.
Charging FTL.
Well, where you get the only way the only place you're getting the money on this is in the overpaying that they're doing on the commodities.
What are you making? 10 million?
A little over 9 mil a run.
Yeah. The last CG, when you guys were selling the thermal cooling units, you were buying them for what, 12,000 and selling them for 30-something thousand?
Yep. No, we were buying them for 3,000 and selling them for 30.
Okay, so we're not even making good money.
Compared to what we were making on the last one.
But I'm just saying their thing about, oh, I'm gonna have
Engage.
abundance of
Charging
credits.
FTL.
Yeah. Well,
But I did have something really weird happen to me today.
What's
I
that?
got 4 million credits out of the deal. And it's like, what? I went down here and filled up the carrier, and every time I went back to my, every time I went from the station back to my carrier, the last 2 loads, I was getting 2 million credits worth of bounties. Only problem was I never shot nobody, and neither did Cam.
okay.
Freebies.
Yeah. Collected 4 million.
Yeah, well, take it while you can.
Yeah.
Still not full. Gotcha.
That's what happens when you take that buy order off. You end up with more.
No, it also didn't help that I emptied out some of my tritium.
Yeah.
Sold about 3,000 units of tritium to this station.
Yeah.
I don't know, that'll probably do it.
Yeah. Well, it was about 4 or 5, I think 5 loads or something like that. Sold.
We're trying to get our tritium down to where the next CG that happens, we can have 14,000, 15,000 tons of cargo
Hmm.
instead of just 12,000.
So in other
I'm
words,
up
you're
over
trying to
60.
hedge your bet a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, you got to count that your crew on this damn carrier counts for weight, so you got 5,000 that you can't do shit about. And you only got 25,000 maximum.
And you got the large size carrier, Lynn?
They're all the same.
They're
all
all
the
the
same.
same size.
Okay, I thought they were large, medium, and small.
Nope.
What? No.
Okay.
No, that's a normal
25,000
ships.
is maximum, no matter what carrier, no matter the design of the carrier you got.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
the design is basically just cosmetic.
I guess my information was a little bit on the dated side.
It was totally wrong.
Yeah, that's possibly true. That's probably true too.
Originally, they were going to have the different. Hold on a second. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
They've always been going to be all the same size. It was just a matter of, they were going to have one which was exploration based, one that was trade based, another that was fighting based. When you got would determine what the look of the carrier was. And after feedback, we can't come to this freeform kind of thing where you put modules on and you can. Oh, excuse me. The shape of it is just a livery purchase.
Now, I'm not for sure that your modules and your ship
Open
where you
hailing
can buy
frequencies.
ships
Requesting docking
doesn't
permission.
add weight to you.
Request approved. Heading for approach to pad 09.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
mine.
about that.
It might.
So that would take away, but I don't have none of that stuff.
It would depend. It sounds like it's like a. If it's a modular concept, which is what
All
it
I know
sounds
is all
like.
my ships and all my modules doesn't count against my carrier.
Wow.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Boy, that second shield booster is a very nice thing.
Did you run into something?
Mail slot.
Hey, you did that last time too.
I'm always hitting that in this tub.
Yeah. Well.
Landing successful. Engaging
Sometimes
passenger.
harder than others. But before I had that second shield booster on there, I was getting down and taking hull damage. Now it's still staying up. $9,174,000 credit profit.
Are you going to bring Trace on and get him involved in this?
Nah, no point. It's going to take me 2 more runs to get back into the top 25. Not that it really matters.
It's credits, that's about it.
Yeah, basically, and I mean, even Angelo has plenty of credits right now. $250 million credits. Galaxy map.
I
Here's
won't
the
even
Galaxy
buy
map, Commander.
an A-rated fuel scoop for that thing.
$250 million?
Yeah, 250 million.
Yeah.
I think this will be my last load because I don't think I'll be transferring this one in. But I think I'm nearly full.
Besides,
well,
I'm never gonna.
24 million something.
Yeah.
I doubt I'm ever gonna put a fuel scoop on this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
You
got
think Mr. Timmons will be waiting for you again there, Ken?
Landing coupler retracted.
maybe.
Track
Allow
landing.
for oncoming traffic in the access
Landing
corridor.
gear retracted.
So how did your interview go, Cam?
Okay, they still want to hire me.
Well, that's
So-
decent news.
Yeah, but they've got to go through all the rigmarole of applying for the visa and everything, getting that approved. I'll know when they're doing that, when that's all sorted out, when they ask for my passport.
They probably stand a better chance of getting it down or getting it through faster, anyways.
Well, I wouldn't be allowed to do it anyway. Company has to do it.
Engage.
They'll use it. They'll use an agent.
I hope it's a better agent than that Australian tennis player had.
No, well, it's a local agent, not one that fills in the forms wrong.
Right.
It's like when I got my visa for staying here, renewed this time, it was a lot easier than normal, mainly because they have an appointment system. So all the people allowed in there is one person plus the applicant, not the whole family, because it used to be packed in this department. You get about 20 people applying for visas at the same time, but you end up with about 300 people inside in the room, mainly because all the family comes along.
Wow.
So you're
Okay.
struggling to get a seat. You'd have to go in the morning to apply, then collect it in the afternoon. But this time, my appointment was in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. I was finished by 4. All done. Right, let's just have a look, see.
Well, you're right in next to the star, aren't you, Lynn?
Oh, I'm 1 point and some light second. Yeah, I mean, if you sneeze or blink an eye, you done did the loop.
I'm trying to figure out where you were. It's like, why is she always behind me?
I am parked so close to that sun that I can get a suntan without even leaving.
I was thinking more like a sunburn.
Well, if I had a fuel scoop, I might actually be scooping at this point.
I'm just outside of the excursion zone, it says.
Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
But I figured you'd rather like this 1 point some light seconds than 23,000 light seconds.
Well, yeah, certainly. But I came out, it's like, where the heck is she? She's behind me. Okay, I'll turn around and get to her. Why is she still behind me?
See that far star out there, the yellow one?
Yep.
Yeah. That's
where all
the next planet
that's
that
what-
you can rotate around.
Aha.
Right, where am I going again? Oh, I'm going to McDonald's, haven't I?
This
Hopefully
place
by the time I
also,
get-
if we want to fill back up, we can just move the carrier 23,000 light seconds in 15 minutes. And you're right there where there's I guess it's 750,000 tons of a geo equipment.
Oh. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting
It only
docking
cost
permission.
us 5 tons of tritium instead of 30 to jump to a system that's got it.
Well, that's a good news. Of a sort.
Yeah. Especially since tritium is 61,000 a ton.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
And we got 3 weeks of this thing to go.
Yeah.
I hate to miss out on one because I just have a feeling they're going to tie them all together. And if you want your interiors to be cheaper, you should have participated in all of them.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll do Tris tomorrow just to get a participation award.
I don't know.
Yeah. But why risk it?
I have a feeling, and I'm not the only one, am I, Cam?
Nope.
And I'm not talking about just Cam. I'm talking about
Mr. Chris, Mr. Chris, Mr. Anthony, Mr. VR, Mr. Rev.
what?
They should all get in here too.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, Anthony was doing some last night, so he should be covered.
yeah. I imagine he's sicker than a dog today because he seems like
Yeah, he
he's
was on
getting
earlier
worse. Getting worse
on
instead
earlier
of
on, but
better.
he was on earlier on doing something in VR. I don't know what.
Probably the hospital.
When
I forget what he calls it. It's about a hospital. He runs a hospital.
2-point hospital. I've got it on my wish list. I just haven't gone and bought it yet. It's supposed to be absolutely hilarious. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Have you decided how much you could haul, or are you just going to do the 2 jumps?
I'm gonna do the 2 jumps.
Shift departure confirmed.
Well, how come that's...
Track
Oh,
landing
you...
gear.
Wait.
Landing gear retracted.
I'm seeing things. I could have sworn that made you 1 jump.
Oh, you know what? That's funny. The cargo bump
What?
is the cargo bug is making it so I can do it in 1 jump.
Fingers crossed it
Engage.
doesn't unlock in the middle of a jump.
Preparing to fold space.
Yeah. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Oh, let's see about this.
It's 1 jump, it shows.
Yeah, I've got 17 light years unladen.
Just
Well,
hope
let's
it
hope
actually
your
does show when
cargo
you get there.
bug continues.
Unless I actually forgot to put cargo on it, which is possible.
Oh no.
But I'm not going to double check it till I get there.
No, I wouldn't do it in the middle of a jump.
I know, I've jumped already.
Just in case we're there in the same instant, I'll send you a team invite
Thank you.
so you get some bonus.
My pleasure.
Where's them bloody arms that got me yesterday?
I was loading up my carrier and I heard, oh shikes, and I heard bong, and I heard, oh snap. I said, what was that? And he said, oh, that bloody arm.
I tried to boost past it.
Oh, you ran into Thor's hammer. Okay.
No, Thor's hammer ran into me. I was trying to get out of the way, but it got me.
Oh shit.
Boosted on the wrong side of the hammer. Whoops. Bash. Luckily it didn't do me much damage. Just took half my shields off.
And here I was just loading up, you know, going toot, 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 back and forth, back and forth. You got a problem there, Cal? What's wrong? We were, what was we? My carrier down here where we were loading up was 6 point some MMs away from the station, the carrier was. I no more get Super Cruise engaged than I was disengaged. When it finally took off into Super Cruise, I'd have to get ready and disengage it so I wouldn't fly a loop of shame around the carrier. And I had this pirate, he chased me I don't know how many times. I'll get you this time. I truck out of the carrier. He says, your blood is mine, or I'm gonna make your blood boil, or something like that. And about that time, my carrier started whapping on him. It's like
Disengage.
Leaving hyperspace.
I was like, yeah. Now see, pure immersion, like you're talking about, Trace, to me would be that's my carrier. I own that damn thing. I should be able to radio him and say, there's a wanted guy behind me, take him out.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And I shouldn't be treated like a freaking stranger when I pull up here.
Yeah. So you in McDonald's spear now, are you, mister?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get past the Thor's hammers.
Okay, there you go. There's some bonuses for you.
Yay!
Extra cash.
We always like
If I
extra
remember
cash.
right.
Make sure you can
400
maneuver
and some
there,
odd
Trace.
Just actually make sure that's actually gone.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Request approved.
I'm not going to leave this floor until he's actually inside and out the way. I'm not
Well,
taking
you
no
need to wait
chances.
and let him sell so you can get your dividend.
Well, I just want to get out there. I don't want to start taking off and try and get out when he's coming in, because you know what he's like. He just comes. He doesn't care. He just knocks things out the way.
He's kind of like Philip, beep beep, I on the road.
At least you stop and wait sometimes, most of the time, except for that once when you were coming up and I was coming in.
1,000 meters from
And you got the fine and I didn't.
Oh, it's like
landing
old
gear.
Weird Harold, you know?
Landing gear deployed.
No, with Trace, you just, it's not even a beep beep with Trace, it's just, oops, sorry. Too late. Are you in?
As he
I'm
snickers.
almost on the pad.
Okay, time to leave.
As he snickers
Yeah,
at.
he's just going into the mail slot now.
He's
Just
20
so-
seconds
That's
behind.
on YouTube. That's on YouTube. I don't care about that. It's in real life I care. I know this delayed stuff.
Hello, Commander Cam. I see you over there taking
Sorry
off your
about that,
pad.
Cam, but
Yeah,
I'll tell
well, you
when I
just
put
help
a
get
thing-
that stuff sold.
He'll do like you do or Chris does. He'll go in there and he'll fuel up and he'll take care of the repairs, and then he
Aye.
may sell.
Sold.
Sell first.
Repairs.
No,
Don't
he filled up
dilly-dally me.
first.
That's true. I did refuel. But I refuel on the way in before I can even get the
And then
cell
it goes
thing.
down below.
Yep. Oh yes.
What's he going down below for?
Don't ask me.
Oh, I don't understand this. Why people
Contacts.
There you go.
insist on going inside. Okay.
Redeeming all trade dividends. Galaxy map.
Check.
Here's the galaxy map,
You
Commander.
money grubbing little Scotsman.
Hey!
He's talking about me, not you half breeds.
Uh-huh. Right.
Mind you, I'm not even pure.
Not talking to
Scots
the
either, I've
Heinz
got Irish in it.
57s.
Yeah,
Not
I've got
like-
Irish blood in me somewhere.
That's really not a real difference. The Scots and the Irish are both Scotty tribe. They just
Yeah.
intermarried with different group. The Scottish Scotties intermarried with the Picts, while the Irish intermarried with the Danann.
Don't
Yeah.
go to Chaz, you'll run out of fuel before you get there.
And you both speak Gaelic.
Slightly different versions, yes.
Observe speed restrictions.
Well, yeah.
But that's because Scots Gaelic has Pictish words.
Well,
Like my surname in Gaelic is Douglas, which is dark water.
I can understand that. You got an R murky.
Yeah.
Watch where
was
you're
my
going,
carrier.
Cam.
Track landing gear.
Landing gear
I've
retracted.
only got a little short jump to where my carrier is now.
yes.
What side? It must be on the other side of the star somewhere.
It is. It's on the front. I guess it depends on which side you're coming from, front or back side, but it's not on the side that you enter in.
No, I just found that out as I nearly ran into the star.
Because if it was on the
Engage.
side you enter in, you guys would
Fuel
run
and
into the
FTL
carrier
engines
before
and
you ever
preparing for
did
jump.
request docking.
Oh, no, back. Yep, that's it. That's if my carrier's actually here yet. I bet it won't be here yet.
Well, you can always come over and get some off my carrier.
Alright, so this time we come out with a 0 stick and find out where you are before I move.
It should be on the other side when you come in.
Check
No,
my
you're,
carrier management.
If I've turned very slowly, I almost landed on top of you.
Oh, it's not here yet.
1.3 light seconds from your carrier.
You blink, you're in trouble.
Yep,
I think I've changed my target to you.
1.3 light seconds.
My
That's
carrier's
it,
not
Lynn.
here yet.
Go ahead, man. I don't care. We'll finish unloading them or something. I'm just letting Trace have all he wants.
Disengage.
And then
Exit
done with it.
hyperspace.
Oops, I didn't do it that right. Okay, fine. I did it dumb.
What?
I tried to anticipate the carrier drop.
Oh.
But I pulled out at a light second rather than in megameters.
Oh. Well, at least you're empty.
Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Switch this off.
I may end up going to bed early, feeling a little off. A little more off, anyway.
Oh god, that was a good wide open door.
Yeah. Open hailing
Well.
frequencies.
Requesting
Let it
docking
roll
permission.
off, door closed.
I hate it when I'm hacking my lungs out. It's been good all day, and now it's... My lungs are unhappy with me.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh,
Stop scanning me!
that's
I'll turn around and run into you.
where's Commander Lindeb just going down into inside a carrier.
No, that was me. I'm not moved. I haven't touched a thing.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I've been in the bottom of this carrier since this thing started.
It seems strange that it looked like there's Angelo Darkwing going into land on pad 7. Really? Oh, that's my carrier, right?
Now it could have been Anthony. He has a cutter.
Well, it said it was you because I clicked on it to target the ship, and it was you, Commander
Well,
Lady Deb.
then my
In depth.
carrier's messing around with me because I haven't come up on deck.
Maybe.
You forget, I flew 55,000 light years with this maniac driving this Type 9. He used to buzz me with his cutter all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I always make sure that when he's using my carrier, I go below.
Yo. Below decks.
Yep.
I'm not quite sure where the bottom of this one is yet, so I wouldn't be doing that at the moment.
If I just took off now a little
Galaxy
bit, I
map.
could just get up and
Here's the
send
galaxy map,
some
Commander.
Gauss cannons right up his tailpipe.
And then get blowed up by my carrier.
Oh yes. I bet it'd be worth it. What am I doing
Would
here?
it be worth losing your cargo too?
I haven't got any cargo yet.
Oh, you're just sitting here waiting for yours to show up.
No, I'm going to get some of yours. I'm just
Retract landing gear.
going to give you some money.
Landing gear retracted.
Same price, 3,005.
Yeah, I ain't making no killing, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, not like some.
One jump. What have you done different?
What I've done different is I'm taking advantage of that
Bug.
bug. It thinks it hasn't added the weight of the cargo because it hasn't decided the cargo is there yet.
He's backing up. I guess he's gonna buzz you backwards.
Yep. Engage. Oh, I'm not far enough away
Charging
yet.
FTL.
And there he goes.
Yeah, but I think I'd already gone by him by the time he was paying attention.
Coming up.
Engage.
Schooling
Good thing
FTL
he didn't
engines and
pull up
preparing
at the
for
same time you were going backwards.
Clank. Except he would have probably taken my shields down.
Come on, jump. Thank you.
And somebody may have got a fine. I
Probably
don't know if
me.
my carrier gives fines or not.
I don't know.
Depends on how far away you are.
You two wasn't that far away. He was
Considering I
backing up
backed
and
for
you would've went underneath him.
yeah. It's
Which one of us is going to get interdicted on the way in?
that's a good question.
Well, Mr. Timmons is flying to Fertilance. Yes, I had the ship that could take him out, but you know what? I decided just to keep boosting out of his range. Every time he get close enough, I just boost away from him.
Well, my problem
Mr.
is if
Angelos.
I'm boosting, I'm at his unboosted max speed. You know, I have a boost speed of about 223 meters per second right now. However, I have
He's a little
turreted.
speed demon.
I have a bunch of I got a bunch of class 2 beams in turrets and 2 mine launchers.
Well, if nothing else, you may make him dizzy.
And if they don't have point defense and they try and come in behind me, they might get a little delayed. Hopefully long enough for me to get out of range.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad
If I
it
had an
worked out.
If I'd had an interdictor, would I be able to pull him over now? Of course, they
Dude.
won't come after him because it shows up he's got no cargo.
Yeah.
They'd just come after me, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just bloody typical.
Well, you're gonna have to figure out how he got the cargo bug and duplicated.
Thinking about that. Oh, that's why. Why is it the same?
Huh?
Workhorsey.
It's okay.
Disengage.
Leaving hyperspace.
Well, that's no good. I came in on the wrong side again.
Decon, Alpha November Golf. You're through to Star Combat Operations Department. Please comply with station protocol.
I just wanted to fight those arms.
Hell no.
He just wanted aerobatics problem.
Is that
You're gonna get me! Ah! Come on, go faster! Go faster! Okay, I made it. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Request approved. Clear to land on pad 17.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Acquired visual contact. Looking good, Commander.
Deploy landing
Oh,
gear.
look, my cargo's suddenly
Landing gear
full.
deployed.
You what?
His
My
cargo's
cargo
suddenly
was
full.
suddenly full.
Yeah, so he's getting the bug too.
Oh yeah. That's why we didn't get interdicted.
Well, damn to luck.
Where's that Mr. Trace? Is he on the ground yet?
System shutdown.
I don't know.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Somewhere to the right of me. Aye.
Where you at, Cam? Oh, there you are.
Going out the door.
Retract landing gear.
Ship restraints to
Landing
engage.
gear retracted.
Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander. Preparing for jump.
Engage.
Preparing for war.
Charging.
Clear of the station perimeter. Have a safe journey, Commander.
3, 2, 1.
I literally come in going right past the Lady Golden Q.
It was inevitable for you to do that.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Docking request accepted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander.
Scan detected.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking accomplished. Clamp engaged. Your ship has docked, Commander.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Here we go around the trade route again, the trade route again, the trade route again. Here we go around the trade route again. Hoping not to run into pirates.
Pirates.
Clamp disengaged.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Engage.
Charging FTL.
Charging.
Old MacDonald had a station. E-I-E-I-O.
So what did he have on that station?
I don't know, but he needs stuff. He's such a needy guy.
He needs coffee, that's for damn sure, and there's not none in the southern part of the hemisphere down here.
Old MacDonald needs some coffee. E-I-E-I.
How many stations we been to, Cam? And there's no coffee.
About all he can get is burnt hickory nuts. Oops.
You couldn't even get that.
Really.
About the only thing we found was the GO equipment.
Uh-oh. Loop of shame.
You travel 1,800 light seconds just to do a loop of shame?
Absolutely.
When you could have had a legitimate excuse to do it coming to the okay, wow. Okay. I knew everything was backwards, but just didn't know how bad. I see you don't have no air brakes on that Type 9.
No, definitely don't have any air brakes. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Lakeland Alpha November Golf. This is Starcon. Access to the docking bay is by authorization only.
Hello, Kenny. Welcome back.
Hey, Kenny.
You probably get all the tea you want down here, right?
I don't know. Maybe they got a hell of a deal on liquor shipment.
Flight assist off.
That's probably coming from the phase where we have to help them get a bar.
Flight assist on.
That might be the truth too. Of course, I don't think they ask for liquor. Or beer. Or wine.
Since I can't foresee the future and cannot
Open
read
hailing
Elite
frequencies.
Dangerous Mind,
Requesting
I
docking
can't
permission.
verify yes or no.
Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 10.
They want coffee.
Yeah, but see, they want coffee, and all they're getting is cartographic and
Scan detected.
oh what hell, what was it other?
Yeah, you almost got to go to IMDb or something like that to, or whatever that is, and
Hey,
find
there's a
out where
Commander Cam. How you doing down there, Commander Cam?
where that is.
Well, we could find coffee, but I'm not gonna run around trying to get
Deploy landing gear.
14,000 when
gear
they're only
deployed.
offering you 1,000 here and 3,000 there and 2,000
Yeah,
over
true.
Landing gear deployed.
True.
there. Hello, Ken.
Landing successful. Offload.
I mean, it's bad enough when you pull up to a station and it has
Cargo hold.
759,000 tons of geo equipment and it takes you 2 hours to load up 14,000 tons. I could imagine if we had to keep jumping from system to system to system to get to coffee.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Where's James at?
Oh no!
Is he in Colonia doing this?
Landing coupler retracted. Allow for oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
Track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Cam, you went quiet. Are you hiding from,
Yeah, I'm hiding from you.
Hey trolls, welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming along.
Where is it?
Engage.
Oh, there it is.
hello, trolls?
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for
Hello,
jump.
trolls.
You're clear to plot your own course. Darkon signing off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm looking at the community goals at Jock Station. They also want coffee, geological equipment, liquid
Yeah, so it's
oxygen,
exactly the same.
emergency power cells.
It's always exactly the same at both ends.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Even when it's a fight going on, it's always the same things that they want, or transporting stuff in competition. I've never seen it where it's been different. Not saying it's never been different. I've never seen it different.
Just the amount that they have to collect. We have to collect 1 billion and they have to collect 100 million. And that's because there's not that many places out there to get it.
Disengage.
Exiting
Hello, the
hyperspace.
true dark side.
Hello, the True Track side. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us.
Now the question is that the dark side of the moon or Mars?
Or just the dark side.
Yes.
And Castle's going for coffee.
You're hauling silver right now.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
What you got going on with silver? Got you 50 million credit mission?
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's scan this buddy.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
McDonald is in what system?
Alcohol.
Alcor. Okay.
Why?
I'm just in Inara right now, so curious.
Oh, Horsehead Nebula. Okay, yeah, been there.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh, and just for your grins and entertainment, the Thargoids are only 123 light years from us now,
Oh, lovely.
from our location right now.
Track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Just for hits and giggles, according to Inara, or at least the version I pulled up, the closest source of coffee, and they got 3 right in Alcor. That's not any good. And they
Well,
got
are you on imports or exports?
actually I'm on exports,
Okay.
Engage.
and
Preparing for war.
there is 7,253 at a place called Hand of the King in HDS 1879.
Hand
What
of
they
the
selling
King
it for?
is a carrier,
3,
Yeah.
and you can't trust him half the time.
Yeah, he wants 7,500 for each.
Yeah, we done
However-
went down that road.
There's a Wedge Pub, which is in Ross 860.
I'm using voice attack with the Anubis voice pack.
Yes, Commander.
Information. Anubis, information.
Anubis, first generation integrated
He
AI.
doesn't want to talk back.
I am designed, edited,
doesn't wanna
and
play.
voiced by Xenu.
So
More
Ross
information on
860,
my creative can be found at
860 would be your closest one. The
I am
49.
Interesting
version
copy.
1.0. Thank you for
we
That's
downloading.
got-
64.6 light years and 49 light seconds from the gate, I guess.
How much is the stock?
I've got 47,946.
Well, we're picking
Buying
up.
price is 1,004.
Well, we got a place where we can pick up 759,000. What we're picking up, and it's in the same system our carriers are in, so we don't have to go very
I'm
far.
just
Yeah.
tossing it out for information there, Ken.
Yeah.
I didn't say you had to go get it either.
No.
Well, it works reasonably okay, depending on how my voice is doing on any particular day. And some days it's absolutely horrible. But I mean, it runs off of the Microsoft speech recognition engine, which is provided based on the system. So, and I haven't trained it in over a year, which Well, it is today. Some days it doesn't. But that's all on Microsoft or on the training that I've given it. Goodness.
Looks like I've got myself over on the right side.
Does depend a lot on how my voice is doing on any particular day. If it gets too gravelly, you can't understand me at all.
It's just a little bit like that today.
Today's actually been good. He's caught most of the stuff I've asked him to do. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
I seem to keep coming in on the wrong side of this guy. I'm not sure why.
November Golf. The station is under Alliance control.
Okay, it's how you're coming into the system.
It turned it around, yeah.
Well, I managed to get myself on the right side by doing a loop of shame.
Oh, you finally found a good reason for a loop of shame.
I didn't end up too far away though. But that's... Right, just docking. Slow down a bit.
I'm just glad that
Open hailing
the
frequencies.
cargo bug.
Requesting docking permission.
Please pay heed to Alliance speed restrictions. Slow down. Permission authorized. Clear to land on pad 2-4.
In we go. Pad 10. He's over there.
Flight assist on.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
2,000 meters to touchdown.
And I love Zenuel's voice. So it's, or at least the voice he used for this.
You can always try gravel voice there, Trish. For a noob.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear
I'm
deployed.
not gonna answer.
Well, it's interesting. Zenuel is a professional voice actor. This is kind of an advertising thing for him, doing the voice pack.
Mm-hmm.
Ship is on the deck. Notifying ground
Quick
crew.
look at my YouTube, see that Trace is already in the station. I can leave. safe to take off.
Are you sure about that?
Maximum capacity.
Yep.
He'll fool you and not fill up with fuel and just pop up there in front of you. Oh, good
Galaxy map?
Lord.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Listen, this waiting over here. Oh, somebody coming in.
What you ought to do is wait for him outside and just fly circles around him and then take off.
Space slug. Track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Complete. Regulate your speed inside the docking bay.
Take a side. Who's taking a side? I'm going right out the middle. Because of any time I try and go out the side, I hit the
hit the wall.
side.
Well, there's one thing about we found out: two cutters cannot go through that opening at the same time.
Yeah,
No, they
we
can't.
tried. Oh, they can. I just got bumped out the way into the side of the wall.
You just gotta learn. I guess you could if you learn how to dip your pylons, you know,
Yep.
one way or the
Yeah,
other,
right,
and the
right.
other guy done the same
Preparing
thing
to fill
opposite.
space.
You could probably get through there.
I tried dipping my lifting my pylon, but it didn't work. Lynn was just going straight. Oh, where am I? Where's my
I
carry?
scratched the living crap out of his paint job.
Yeah, she's got fire. Scratched my shiny bronze paintwork.
Oh, maybe they felt sorry for me. That's the reason why they gave me 4 million bounties.
Yeah. Come on. Ah. Go away, Trace. Get on my thing. Get on
Yeah,
my
it's like
radar.
I've got an actual co-pilot, except when, especially on nights where it's actually doing a good job, like tonight.
But like any typical person that works for you, can be trying at times when you have to tell him no 6 times before he'll listen.
Yeah, I know. Well, it has more problems with short words than anything else. So yes and no, it has some trouble with. A lot more trouble than anything else. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Now, where disengage is 3 syllables, he generally gets it.
But
Well, you
what's
can
bad
tell him-
is when
And
you
you
have
can tell
3
him negative
people.
for no and positive for yes.
What's
No, it
bad
doesn't-
is if you have 3 people that has voice attack commands, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, everybody's telling not only holding down a conversation, but telling the ship to do things, yeah.
Yep. And not only that, you get spoiled, and then when it quits working, you forget how to fly your plane or your ship.
There is that.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Missions, we're doing
Deploy
the
landing
community gold
Landing gear deployed.
down here at Alcohol.
Scan detected.
So basically, there's what's called a community goal, where there is a station that, in this case, there's a station that requires a whole bunch of a certain type of, or certain groups of commodities. And so Lynn has been nice enough to fill her carrier with all these things. And,
Well, the geological equipment, yeah.
yeah,
No coffee.
no coffee,
No
none of the other
emergency.
stuff.
Yeah.
So there's still 10,327 units of geo equipment on here. And so
And I'm sitting here being nice and letting them just take it off my carrier. That means that's less trips I have to do in a little while.
yeah, I'm not going to empty it tonight.
Guys, I
That's
gotta go
alright.
off for a minute, so
All right, later, Carl.
Bye.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
But if you play Elite Dangerous, it's the Colonia Bridge initiative, and this is phase 4. And after this week, we had 3 more weeks of phase 4.
Track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
And I have to say, Anubis really is behaving himself today far better than normal. Thank you, Anubis. Thank you.
okay.
Blaster, Commander.
Wife had a question, so
Aha.
Here's your flagon of ale.
Ooh. A flagon of ale.
Actually, it's a flagon of vinegar and water, but
Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Charging.
I think gets the job done. Keeps the thirst at bay. Old Roman trick.
3.
Okay.
Actually, I should check what I'm at for status on the community goal. I'm not sure how much what tier I'm in at the moment. No problem. I'm gonna go pull up the security goal when the community goal when I get into the station. Why do I have security on the brain right now?
Was you planning on
Not
violating
even
something?
gonna ask.
Oh, security. Security, all 14. We have a deranged commander who has lost his mind.
Well, I'm an engineer. I surgically removed my mind back in college.
Maybe high school. Oops.
Well, that isn't all that far from the truth, seeing as I damaged my brain back in high school by falling out of the tree and doing a faceplant on a rock.
Oops.
Yeah, I went from total recall to less than or somewhere around average memory over a course of a few seconds.
So actually the jingle, George of the jungle, watch out for that tree.
You're reading my mind, Lynn.
I lived that one out. Well, but I didn't hit a tree, I hit a rock. Because the tree broke. But anyway, close enough.
Yeah.
Well, this is not the best reward community goal of all the ones we've done. This one only gives us some more extra cash.
We're hoping and praying to the RNG that when this gets done, we'll get 30% off of our interiors for our carriers.
So I guess tomorrow night I'm going to fly on the Tris account to at least get some contribution into this goal for him.
But they did fib to us.
Yep.
Generous number of credits. It's not too generous to me.
This is not generous at all.
Now, the one we did out there at Coldsack, where we had to go find the ammonia worlds.
Now that was generous.
Was generous. Yeah, it's 22,000 light years. You're not in a carrier at 500 light years is 45 jumps, which takes you 18 hours of continuous. They're jumping every 20 minutes. Yeah, there you go.
I tried to go around to the mail slot side and ended up going all the way around it because I don't turn fast enough. Now I can't get back to it. I'm just going in circles. Yeah, I got a real big ouchie when I was younger. I'm actually going to have to pull away from the station, turn around and come back. Come on, turn around. Turn around, you bucket of bolts.
And not only that, there's not many stations out there at the Colonia area, and so they do have a hard time coming up with
Leaving
supplies.
hyperspace.
Alright. I'm still on the wrong side of the station.
To go to Colonia, you can get out there for a little bit less than 4,000 tons one way. cool. It's fun. It's just 20 minutes every jump. You got
Open hailing frequencies.
15 minutes spin up, 5 minutes
Requesting
cool down,
docking
so it's 20
permission.
minutes
Landing permitted.
Flight assist.
Make your way to
for every
landing
jump.
pad 17.
Flight assist on.
We went out with Trace and I and Philip. Who else was there? I guess that was it. When it took Down to Earth Astronomy's carrier out there when he was going out there, rode out there with him. 2,000 tritium won't get you there.
What's that, halfway?
Scan detected.
A little less than halfway.
Yeah, a little more, maybe a little.
Mr. Trace, I'm just about to run into the back end of you with my autopilot.
Really?
Oh, you just clashed into the...
Uh-huh. Deploy landing gear.
I heard the clatter as you hit it.
Landing gear deployed.
Boing!
Yeah, I lost a third of my shields, but they're back.
Go on, get out my way.
Landing gear deployed.
Deploy.
I'll tell you real quick. From here, from Alco, 4,556 tons of tritium.
Ships on the deck. Clear to offload.
Cargo hold at
Uh,
maximum capacity.
Now, when the carriers first came out, possibly 13,000 tons.
Yeah, when they first came out, it was somewhere around 13,500. With the newer, with the way they reworked the carriers in, oh geez, I forget how long ago it was, but they basically cut it in half, which it
We got
really
the
needed.
carriers.
It was
Dude,
tritium was ridiculous.
Kind of
Galaxy
still
map.
is.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
it's a dream compared to what it was.
That's true, but it's still ridiculous.
Well, for 13,000 and you go down to 4,000,
Yeah, it's basically a third of what it was, so really not that bad.
Yeah,
and if you're a good enough miner, you
that's true. That's
can
true.
get it.
Yeah, it does not take really all that long. You know, if you've got it, especially if you're doing it with a team, it doesn't take that long to fill a carrier with tritium.
If you got a team and you guys get 200, if you got 4 members and you get 200 tons every 2, let's see,
It's 100 tons
we averaged,
an hour.
what was it, every 2 hours?
We averaged a little over 100 tons an hour.
Yeah, so
With
200 tons for 2 hours, for but not 4, that's 800 tons.
Yeah, that might work.
Even on console, I don't know, hon. I use PC. I couldn't tell you if
Retract
there's a
landing
difference.
Landing gear retracted.
Yes, it's supposed to be exactly the same no matter which system you're playing on.
You going to yours or mine?
Mine.
Oh,
Preparing to full
That way I get
space.
stuff for free.
okay. You're so tight you squeak when you walk.
Clear the station perimeter.
That's why he's got his credits.
I have just as many.
She's actually got
Don't
more
doubt that
credits
at
than I
all.
have. She's more sensible with her credits than I am.
I don't buy stickers.
I don't buy stickers either, except for one ship. Just one ship's got stickers on it. That's my cutter. My Corvette.
I'm going to have to get on to Anthony, though. He griped him on the ground because I didn't have my name on the inside of my carrier. Now I did.
He's not been on
I've
there.
seen it.
He's not said thank you, has he?
No. I Hey, Trace, did you see the elevators when you were down below deck in the carrier?
No, I didn't see
We
the
did.
elevators, but I did see your the big letters of the carrier name right there.
Yeah.
You done fine, Lynn.
Well, I would post you a link to give you the carrier plotter that plots the system you're in to the system you want to go in, and it tells you how many jumps and how much tritium. But unfortunately, Trace's stream or Trace's YouTube doesn't allow you to post links.
Oh,
So
that's true. Well, maybe I'll do it once I land. Disengage. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Route plotter. That's not the right route plotter.
do you need me to throw it into Steam?
Nope, Spanch. There's Spanch. Alright, then I need to route planners, fleet carrier router, copy, paste.
Save this to your favorites bar or something, because not only do you use it for the carrier, but it also has for Earthlikes, the Road to Riches, the Ammonia Whirls.
Yeah, the Spanch site has so many nice plotters. It's a really good tool.
It beats how Trace had to do it all the way out to where his carrier is now. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I know. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Speaking about that,
Yeah, tomorrow night when I log onto Trice's account, I should see what how the carrier's doing. It's been several weeks since I last checked the carrier balance, so I don't know if people have been putting in cartography data or not. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I assume they have, because it's been pretty steady.
Landing gear deployed.
Every other week, one or more people will just drop in. They'll be like, oh, look, more, thank you. Alright, looks like this is going to be the last load, because there's only 10 minutes left. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
What?
Thank you, Trace.
Oh, you didn't have that one either. Okay, cool.
Well, I don't have a carrier, so but on the
You
other
don't.
hand, reference material is always relevant.
Well, also,
the problem is you don't need just a carrier. I mean, if you're in your ship and you want cartographic data, it shows you where the Earthlikes are, which pays the most money, and you
Track
can
landing
earn millions and
Landing
billions of
gear
credits that way. I typed in here at Seoul, and I typed in where your carrier is. Your carrier is 55,073 light years away. Supposedly it took 112 jumps to get there,
except we went
and
all around.
supposedly should have took 12,394 tons of tritium.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there laughing because when we left the bubble,
Engage.
we had 18,000 tons of tritium. It was down to 6,000 when we hit just on the other side of Sagittarius A.
Yep. Oh, that's the other thing I have to check tomorrow when I check the carrier. I gotta check my market and see if they filled me up on tritium.
But I'm sitting here going, I know we mined more than that.
Well, yeah, because we didn't do the straight line to get there. We went all around Robin Hood's barn to get there.
Right.
Because originally I was aiming for a site in the next quadrant over.
And what I love about it is the plot thing also shows you along the way. Oh, by the way, in this system you have a pristine icy ring.
That's nice to know.
Pristine, pristine. Yes, it has rings, pristine. Instead of having to jump all over the place looking for something.
Yeah, if they had that tool when we were doing that, that would have been made things a heck of a lot easier. And then halfway out there, they nerfed tritium mining. Oh, that was crazy.
Yep, there you go. Now you got it. You can go in there to your group like the big dude on the block and say, I got you guys covered.
Yep.
Never fear, underdog is here.
That sounds dangerous.
Not plane or bird nor even frog. It's just little old me. Bam! Underdog. Have no fear. Underdog is here.
I never heard of that one. I heard of Birdman before.
Birdman. Yeah.
Yes, and I always called him Bird Brain.
Well, he was that too.
Yeah.
Well, Underdog was another one. I forget if he was. I don't know. Remember if he was only Saturday mornings or if he was Saturday mornings and weekdays after school.
Yeah, that was after my time.
I'll let you know as soon as I land.
Why, you wanting to take out a loan?
I think I started tonight around 256 million. And this account really isn't that old. You know, I restarted them, what, 2 months ago?
I don't know.
And I don't just play this one, I play 2 different accounts. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Retract landing gear.
The landing gear is already retracted. Would you like me to deploy it?
No.
Understood.
Ooh, he understood it this time. Holy crap! He actually understood the word no this time. He's having a real good night tonight.
Flight assist off.
the way he asked that question, though. I thought he was going to ask you for a loan.
Flight assist on.
Credits, these days are fairly easy to come by. There's so many good ways of earning them. The only real gateways to improve things are the materials, whether it's the engineering materials for on foot or on ship. Although since you're on one of the consoles, oops, hold on, open hailing frequencies.
He doesn't have
Open
one
hailing
saved
frequencies.
yet.
Requesting docking permission.
Request approved. Make your way to landing pad 25.
I loathe PvP, so I guess that's
Heavy traffic around the facility. Please take
that answers that question. I love running cargo, I love mining, I love exploring.
The only thing he doesn't love is the total grind to gather the materials.
Yep.
Engineer something.
Well, I'm not all that fond of PvP either. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear
Landing
deployed.
gear not deployed.
Well, we'll take out pirates, but they're not real people.
Yeah, PvE
Landing
is
gear
fine.
deployed.
Even your most, least experienced, or even your least experienced PvPer is probably better at all of the combats than I am.
Contact. Notifying ground crew.
Excuse me.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alrighty, let's see how we're doing on the on the community goal. We have delivered 9,854 units, putting us into the top 25%, which really doesn't mean anything on this time. So if you look at this community goal, a whole bunch of text here. So they need coffee, emergency power cells, geological equipment, and liquid oxygen. Delivered to McDonald's settlement in Alcor, and we get money.
Approximately, he's hauling 754 tons. He gets approximately little over 9 million above what he paid for the stuff.
Which is barely into tier 2. Not that tier 3 means anything.
But they got their stuff. I mean, they
Yep.
got their Vista geometrics.
Yep. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map.
See, if
Commander.
I was them, what I would have done with that, since you got 2 things that we did for the carrier, or to the stations, I would have put, if you compete in this one and you get up here to this certain level, you get 30% off of your universal cartographics and your Vista genomics for your carrier.
Yep.
And the next, whatever they have, the bar or whatever, the Pioneer store, same thing. I hate to see what they have us gather for the Pioneer store.
Yeah, no kidding.
Detach sequence complete. Observe
Retract
speed
landing gear.
restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Landing gear retracted.
I'm gonna be pissed if you have to get out of your ship and go in there and sell your goods to the bartender.
That
Oh.
would be That would be the pits.
You can't really do that because they'd have to. It has to be able for everybody to do it, so it won't be an on-foot stuff at all. Well, there won't be an on-foot only side of it.
In other words, they have to do it from a ship.
Or be able to do it from a ship.
Well, they figured out a way how to do combat, both ship and on foot first.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
See, I don't know how that works because you can make more credits on foot than you can actually shooting the ship.
And you don't have any rebuy or repairs to do
Engage.
either.
Preparing to fold space.
You're clear to plot your own.
Yeah, you'd think you'd have suit repair to do if you had foot combat.
Oops.
And weapon repair.
Well, see, you don't go in solo. You go in a private group and you get some friends going up, and then you take M4 on.
Yep.
And it can be hilarious. If you had some of the people that fight with you that you had fighting with us, it could be a slapstick comedy.
Right, I need to.
There's the Lady Golden Q.
Don't get
Disengage.
used to it. Probably when you come in here
Exiting
tomorrow,
hyperspace.
those stars will be in a different position.
Yep.
Just like the ring, poor old Cam was in Hebrew, and it got there at the end. They almost had to turn his cutter sideways to get between the two planets and the rings to get to his carrier.
Yep. Lynn, are you in Bay
not,
2?
Not fun.
I don't know why.
As I see what Cam was talking about. Oh, yep, you're in Bay 2. Okay.
I'm
Open
coming
hailing
up now,
frequencies.
but I wasn't.
Requesting docking permission.
Oh, I'm gonna come in right over the top of you. It gave me right in front of you. But your ship,
The Paul Travis.
when I
is that
came,
Anaconda?
now what? Yeah. So what ended up happening is your cutter rendered before the carrier finished rendering. So the carrier, and it rendered the plate on the top plate from the ship after it rendered your ship.
Oh, okay.
Deploy landing gear.
When I saw it, it actually
Landing
took
gear
her down
deployed.
inside. It was actually on top, went down.
It
inside
kind of
And
looks
then the shut.
kind of looks that way, but what it did was it drew the plate over the top of her.
No, they actually shut. You could see them slide across. They shut.
Huh.
Because her ship was sitting on top. It went down, and then the shut shut over the top of it. Just like it would do normally. So where's this bloody Anaconda? Where are you, Mr. Travis?
Alrighty.
Docking accomplished. Ship at dock. Welcome, Colonia.
Alright, so I guess what I'll do is the next couple of days I'll do Commander Tris. There's the Lady Golden Q. And so he can have some, or maybe I'll only do one day on him because it really doesn't matter. I only need to have participation. So
I'll get back in.
so we'll be with Commander Tris tomorrow night instead of Angelo. At any rate, it is past 10 o'clock. I do need to get up relatively early tomorrow. I have a very busy day, running to the bank, running down to Micro Center in Cambridge, and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. I've got more to do tomorrow than I have a day to do. So, whatever, that's the way it's going to be. Lots to do, lots to get done. And for any guys out there, please remember Monday is Valentine's Day.
And Sunday is the Super Bowl.
Sunday's the Super Bowl. I forgot that one. Oh, I know what Lynn's
it's
doing
Mr.
on
Travis.
Sunday.
Fixing food and chilling back. Yep.
Yep.
But I'll probably be on here doing something. Because
Oh,
I
it's
can watch
disappeared again.
football and play.
Oh, thanks for the subscription, trolls. I like that new thing on the new stream monitor. It actually tells me when somebody subscribes in the middle of the stream. That's a new feature. I like it. So anyway, like I said, I am out of time. So I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It's great having you all along.
Where is it?
And for those who joined us in the stream chat, Castle, thank you for joining us. Kenny, thank you for joining us. Trolls, welcome to the stream and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
The True Dark Side, welcome to the stream and thank you for joining us. My goodness, we got a decent number of people tonight. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Okay, I think that's anybody. If I missed someone, I'm sorry. I did not mean to. And for those in the voice chat, Carl, Lynn, and Cam, thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's great having you guys along, as always. So we will pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Tris for Justice, signing out.
Good night.
Don't you have the box up there where you can just X out of it? Well, probably when you log out, it'll shut everything down.
Yeah, he's going to unknown. Ah, you're unknown, sir. Oh, he's gone now. He's disappeared off my screen.